Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I received something interesting. I wanted to give proper credit from @BondCrypt. It's @BondCrypt XRP, but it's @BONCRYP if you want to follow him on Twitter. He provides me a lot of good information, and he puts a lot of good stuff about XRP on Twitter, so definitely go follow him. We posted this article, ACI Worldwide, with customers executing 14 trillion daily transaction supports Ripple. And so I went and looked at the article, and the article's very short, so I was going to read you what it said. It's pretty exciting. But they're kind of loose with what the word support means, and so I'll show you something else that makes it a little more interesting. Anyway, it says the good news reaching us is that ACI Worldwide, a universal payments company that powers e-payment for over 5,100 organizations around the world, has hinted that it is supporting Ripple's real-time payment system. On its platform, ACI Worldwide touted that it has over 1,000 of the largest financial institutions, intermediaries, coupled with thousands of global merchants relying on its platform to execute around 14 trillion daily securities and payment transactions. While informing users on its platform, ACI says it supports around 9% of global SWIFT traffic and approximately 30% in the U.S., adding that it offers its outstanding services to banks that wants to leverage the Swift's Global Payment Initiative, GPI. Then it says, speaking on Ripple, ACI states that it supports real-time schemes around the world, adding that banks, through its platform, can deploy real-time systems to support SWIFT, FIN, GPI, DLT, and then in parentheses Ripple, wire and immediate payments. And so I didn't quite know exactly what this meant. And then I was on Twitter and I was looking through, and Ian Northing, who you should also follow, it's @LANBINS. He also had posted this article, and I went down here and he had put a link. He said, from the horse's mouth, and then he put, this is from ACI's actual website. And so, yes, they do, this is kind of taken from the article, yes, they do mention Ripple in here. And whether they're, to what extent they're involved with Ripple, the fact that they've got Ripple's name on their website, and they're doing they're moving $14 trillion in daily transaction volume. The point I want to illustrate out of all this is, look, we know that Ripple is working in some degree or another with over 100 different financial institutions. This is just one example of one switch that could be flipped and everything changes. And that's the reason I think it's exciting to show you things like this. Well, moving along, I wanted to show you this because this is just as exciting to me. This guy, XRP_veteran, follow him as well. He's an XRP guy on Twitter too. He sent me this about the WheatsWin text messaging thing that was just created. It was WheatsWin has created a platform where you can text XRP to people. Now, how cool is that? And they've got a little video here. But then I went over and looked at the site, and this is so, it's so cool. And I think they could do it on Discord as well. But it's XRP. If you go to xrptext.com, that's where you'll find this. And they actually show you an example, and they go in great detail on how to do it and what you do and the sample messages. So this is great. And if you don't already follow WheatsWin, the parrot guy, he's a guy that you definitely need to follow. He's a developer, and he's really important to the XRP community. I'm a digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that the digital asset investor will see you in Liechtenstein. Thanks.